Alright everybody, good morning. Me and Michael are back at it with another one. We have decided to come to a new area today, probably about an hour south of home for us. We just trying to get a little change of scenery. You know, as Michael has explained before, Mississippi really has a pretty unique rut layout. If you get on X and check out the rut maps, Mississippi has 3 or 4 different sections of the rut. You know, so we can drive within 2 hours and hit 2 to 3 ruts in our state, which is really, really cool. We had a big cold front come through last night. So we're going to come down here, kind of do some steel hunting this morning. We got the stands on our back. Again, brand new area to us. We'll get out here, walk some transitions. If we find some hot sign, we'll set up this morning. But just going to dive in here and take a swing at it and see what we find. Hopefully we'll kill a big old buck today. Even though we're coming into a new area, we're kind of looking for a lot of habitat diversity. We've noticed the more diversity in the habitat and like the thick sage grass and undergrowth stuff seems to be where the does are and seems to be where the bucks are due to the does being out here. So that's what we're looking for. That's what made us choose this area, and that's why we're coming in.
Is there any shavings on the ground?
Dan's talks about being stiff.
There's shavings on the ground.
Yeah, that's probably before the rain. Oh, that's tacky. Like Dan talks about it being tacky.
You know, she's coming right out of there. God.
Yeah, that smells good. Smells like pine tar when I used to play baseball. So I think.
What do you think?
We come coming back here, man, and hunting this. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like a tractor path or something that they first cut. There's a climbing stand right there, probably 50 yards from us. We were wondering why we weren't seeing any rubs and stuff walking through here. Because we cut some really, really big rubs.
Not that far from here, though. 200 or 300 yards.
Yeah, a couple hundred yards running down the transition line of the cotton field. Oh, there's a deer, there's a deer, there's a deer, there's a deer. Right there, right there, right there. There's a doe.
I got it. Yeah, shooter. Let me get on it.
It's always a big bull. Big bull.
Hold on. I'm on him. He stopped.
You see him?
He's behind that tree. Hurry up and shoot him. Hurry up.
Good shot.
Hurry up. You doing? Bolt it. Shoot him. Bolt again.
Bip.
It's alright. Did you have a clear shot the first time?
I did. He stepped out.
You have it on him?
Yeah. I missed him. Cut that thing off.
I thought you hit him the first time. I got good enough video, we can look and see if he's bleeding. That was a big old buck.
It ain't meant to be, dude. Tell me.
Gosh, dang, that's a big buck, Cody.
It ain't meant to be, man. That was him.
That was a good
I
deer.
blew it.
Did
I
you-
know I missed the first time. I felt
Did you-
myself pull it. I felt myself yank it.
You get buck fever?
No, not really.
I thought it was like,
I started getting nervous because you were like, shoot the bull, shoot the bull.
because he started getting nervous.
I saw him, yeah, I know, but he needed to take that next step, and then when we took the step, I rushed it, and I yanked the trigger. So we were sitting up there, and dude, I looked in here, I saw her walking, but she was like at a brisk walk, like I knew she was being pushed, and literally as soon as that thought ran through my head, I saw another deer behind, and I was like, oh man, at that point I said, oh my goodness, and then I saw one time, and I said, oh crap, that's a shooter. And boy, I got worked up. And he stopped right behind a tree, the worst possible place for him to
I was
stop.
rushing you because I was scared he was going to run off.
Yeah, I mean 75 yards. Jesus laid it in my lap, and I just flopped on it. And I don't know. We're gonna go back and look at the footage, but I'm not feeling confident about it. I don't feel
My
confident.
first thought was, though, that you hit him. Like, I was like,
He
oh.
reacted like he was hit.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
He reacted like he was hit, but no blood on the ground.
I marked his tracks over there too, so I
Yeah.
didn't see any blood though.
I've worked hard for that opportunity, and I blew it. There's no more deflating feeling than that. Well, that's gonna do it for this one, y'all. We all around it was a success outside of me missing the buck. I did some cyber scouting, dropped a couple pins. Me and Michael decided where we were gonna come. Looking for habitat diversity in an area. come out here, slow morning. We didn't have to get out here right at dark. We got out here about dusk, no rush. Walked around, kind of learned the area, and still hunted our way through and stumbled upon a really good mature buck from Mississippi. Unfortunately, again, I didn't close the deal on my end, but hey, that's hunting, man. That's why they call it hunting, not killing. A lot of time and effort goes into it, and it really stinks when that happens, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We enjoyed it. I had a great time learning a new area, and this definitely opened mine and Michael's eyes. And what do you think, Michael? We're gonna be spending some time out this way.
Yeah, I would say just wherever you're at, pay attention to your rut map.
Absolutely. And, definitely use that on X. That rut map, is kind of really what was the nail in the coffin in us coming down here, which was really cool. And it's not over. Mississippi, like we were saying earlier, is really unique. We've got a couple, maybe about a 30-45 minutes south of here that we're maybe give it one more swing during their rut. But outside of that, we thank you guys for coming with us. Hit that subscribe button, guys. We just hit over 500. Got to get to 1,000. Help us get there. So thanks for coming along, and we'll see you guys on the next one.